What is up, obscure mic people? Bark coming at you yet again. This time with a brand new handheld microphone, dynamic variety. Thanks Shure for sending it over. Nexadyne 8C vocal microphone, cardioid, dynamic. $299 is the MSRP. Talking into the Shure SM58, which is $100. So this is 3 times the cost of this. The reason is a new technology called Revonic Transducer technology. Yeah, that's it. That's the technology. Revonic Transducer technology. What is that, you say? In a nutshell, I'll show you some graphics and you can, pause or do whatever you want to do with these graphics, but it's basically 2 diaphragms, 2 magnets, 2 coils, 2 of everything. So we're just stacking them mics, son. Stack a mic. Let's take a look at the mic in a quick unboxing and then we'll hook it up. We'll compare it to this. We'll compare it to the SM7DB and we'll talk about it, give it a grade, yada, yada, yada. Here's the Nexadyne in a box. A nice recyclable, friendly box. Yeah, bonus points there. In the box, we get the microphone, a mic clip, a zippered case. And, a little recycling thingamajiggy there. Yeah. So we're going to open said box. And first things first, you get a really nice zippered carrying case here. That's snazzy, I tell you. I'm going to open that case up. Take a look in that box. Baby. It's a mic in a box, baby. It's a mic in a box. Got the Shure clip with the 5/8 3/8 adapter. All good there. And this is a nice looking microphone. Again, $299. Got the logo there, Nexadyne 8C, XLR on the bottom, spinning around. Feels really good in the hand. It's not as heavy as a 58, but it feels ultra premium. We're going to take the head basket off, and man, Revonic technology. So 2 diaphragms, 2 magnets, whole 9 yards. Got the Shure logo there, little dotty-doo ring. And yeah, this is a beautiful handheld dynamic microphone. Now, in my tests, the biggest thing that I notice about this microphone is that it is clearer, less woolly than the SM58. The handling noise is supposed to be nearly non-existent. That's we'll put that to the test here in a moment, but yeah, this is a pretty sweet one. I love the aesthetics. I love the way it feels in the hand. That's what she said. And I love the capsule, the look. It just really screams premium, and it needs to for $299. Handheld Dynamics, there's others out there that are in this price range. This fits the bill so far. Let's get it wired up. Again, we're on the SM58, and now we're on the Nexadyne 8C from Shure, the Nexadyne 8C from Shure. This is what it sounds like. This is what it looks like. I gotta say, now I know that this is 3 times more than the 58, but I really enjoy the clarity here on this microphone while still being full-bodied, still being pretty smooth. The S's, if you notice, the sibilance, it's cut off in my opinion, it's cut off pretty much immediately. Now, again, $299 versus $99, you're going to have to identify what this mic is going to be for you. And as an on-stage vocal mic, I think the sound fits the bill extremely well. I know the 58 is the tried and true champion of all that. It's been on stages all across the world. And I might also add that it's a great bargain at $100. Is it going to be a great bargain at $299? I don't know. That's up to you. Now, for me, the podcaster, YouTuber, not stage vocalist, not all that, not a great value for me in particular. So am I paying $299 for this mic? Probably not, because it's not exactly built for what I do, but it may be built for what you do. I love the sound, don't get me wrong, but I think I have a bit of a itis, and it's the any mic itis. Any mic that I use on myself, as long as it's of good quality, I'm usually pretty happy with. So that's really what would stop me from buying this at $299. But if you're a performer, or if you love the sound of this microphone and a handheld is what you want, then there you go. Let's do the handling noise first. Again, to be clear, really like this thing so far, but the price does put it out of the range of things for me, because there's a lot of handheld mics that I think sound good on my voice in particular. But here we go. Handling noise first. In my opinion, the handling noise is about the same as most mics, honestly. I didn't really hear a difference in the handling noise as opposed to a lot of the other mics that I've used. So that was not something that just instantly blew me away. If anything, so far, it's the sound that I really, really, really quite like. And when I compare this to the SM7DB, maybe that $299 price point then makes a whole lot more sense as far as sound goes. But handling noise, if you're passing it back and forth, yeah, it's not good. But if you're just like holding it, there's no real transference of just little movements. You got to make big ones. Plosive time. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pineapple pizza. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pineapple pizza. Plosives are there, but not heavy. They're pretty light. You could probably get away with that. Again, stage mic. Peter Piper, Peter Piper, Peter Piper, Peter Piper. Really not picking up plosives, not even like the SM58. So the handling noise, average. Plosive rejection, above average, in my opinion. Let's do off-axis rejection. Talking into the front of the microphone. Now we're going to go 90 degrees off-axis. That's pretty good. 180 degrees off-axis. 180 again, and then slowly back around to the front of the microphone. I really do love the way this sounds. I think this is a fantastic sounding microphone and fantastic looking microphone. So as I talk more, maybe that price point's not as intimidating as I thought at first, but it's still $300 for a handheld is quite a lot. Got a new technology, got some new things going on here. Let's compare it to an SM7DB just for the heck of it. I mean, one's a few hundred more than even this. So we've got the starter mic in the SM58. Weird to call it a starter mic. Then the mid-range, then the upper range. But they're for different things. The SM7DB is not a stage mic, though it can be for screamers. Screamers! Whatever. Let's get that hooked up now. Okay, so now I've got the SM7DB. You're hearing it. Sounds good. Sounds smooth. Now let's switch over again to the Nexadyne 8C. Now you've got the Nexadyne 8C. Okay, now I'm starting to hear some things. So as far as sound goes, I feel like this is a slightly cleaner up top version of an SM7DB. That's not exactly what I mean, but the sound to me, these are a little bit closer in sound than the SM58 is in sound to the SM7B, DB, whatever you want to call it. Now we're back on the SM7DB. Again, some characteristics that I think these two things share. This mic just sounds a little more muted, but let's go ahead and do some EQ. Now I've got some compression and just a little bit of bottom added to the SM7DB. We're going to keep that compression on and switch to the Nexadyne 8C. Now we've got a little bit of compression and EQ added to the Nexadyne 8C. Similar, in my opinion, these two mics. So let me turn the compression and EQ off. Now we're back on with no compression and EQ. So again, I think these two have a lot in common, and maybe that's what they were going for when they were going for that double diaphragm, double magnet, double dare with this microphone here. The $299 starting to make a little more sense to me now. Doesn't mean I'm saying that that's a great price, great bargain, go out and buy it. I'm saying I'm really impressed with the sound of this microphone. I really quite enjoy the sound of this microphone. I could almost see myself having this as my favorite handheld dynamic microphone. Maybe it is, I don't know. I would have to comp it to a bunch of other things, which I might do, because this is a big release. This is a brand new handheld from Shure when we don't get handhelds every year from Shure. We get them when Shure deems one worthy to drop. So this SM7DB, SM58, I actually think this is a good entry into the lineup. This thing sounds great. I got no complaints. It's just a price thing. On the BB SAR, I'm going to give the Shure Nexadyne 8C. Gotta say some things. The case, super nice, super premium, really cool. The clip, it's Shure. It's good. Shure clips are always good. $299 is the only thing that's keeping this from getting an 8, 9, or 10. I'm giving it a 7. I think it's good. I think it's definitely worth buying. I would actually rate the sound as way more than good. I think this sounds fantastic. If it was $199, I'd probably give it a 9 or a 10, because doubling the price of this for new technology and this tone and this sound, which I think is closer to this than that is to this, yeah, I would tier them in terms of sound quality. I would tier them bronze, silver, gold, maybe. I don't know. Compression and EQ makes this come alive. Compression and EQ does the same thing here, but I like it a little more on this. So I'm going to stick with the whole bronze, silver, gold. This is highly impressive, and I like it a lot. Again, if it was double the price of this, it's 8, 9, or 10. Because it is $299, it's a 7, but the sound quality is top-notch. Obscure Mike's Nexadyne 8C is out of here. Thanks, Shure, for sending it over, and I do appreciate him for it because I like it a lot. Obscure Mike's, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.